The ComSOP says we are to ride an elevator and an escalator during our inspection. That's exciting. That's probably enough just as it is. But I think it's important for us to spend a couple of moments talking about some of the components and some of the parts of an elevator that go beyond the scope. But if you were doing an inspection, maybe these are elements you want to include in your photography and in your images for your report so that your client knows what they're purchasing. In most cases, and in most places all around the country, elevator inspections are very regulated and will definitely be things that you won't be able to do on your own and would probably bring an expert to help you with. But again, for the purposes of this video, I want to spend a couple of moments talking about all of the key components that are in an elevator. With that, let's get started. First of all, we are in the car. That's what they're called. We are in the car. The car is a metal box. The box is lifted up either through hydraulics in a ram or cable driven. It really depends on how high we need to go and the type of elevator we want to install. In this particular case, this is a hydraulic elevator. So there's a ram that pushes this up, only the 2 stories that we're on. We have 2 sets of buttons that control this unit. One set of buttons is our floor designator. The other set of buttons on the bottom by the floor designator will be the door open and the door close, as well as the emergency stop and the signal for help. Above that, we have a series of buttons, and those are the firefighter controls, so they can operate this and supersede any of the fire alarms and things like that. Those are items that we don't ever have to concern ourselves with, but they are things that we want to identify in photo for the report. If this was a municipal building, a hospitality space, or a space that's not in a public space, then we'll probably have to have an inspection sticker or a license sticker or an indicator saying license is on file in the manager's office. That would be something I want to take a photo of because we want to make sure that that is within the time frame that's designated on the license. So those are things we want to look at prior to doing anything else. And so after I've done with that, we'll go for a ride. We're going to go down. It's only 1 story, so it won't take us long. When we do that, I want to listen for the door to open, make sure it opens smoothly, doesn't have any chatter or grinding. That was very smooth. And then we can exit the car and we can be prepared to do the mechanical room that occupies and operates this unit. Once you've finished with your ride on the elevator, then you should go into the mechanical room. The mechanical room should have a designation. It's either say elevator room or mechanical room, so we know that's what this space is used for. In addition to that, that's all this space should be used for. This shouldn't be a coat closet. This shouldn't be for storage. You shouldn't see the snow blower sitting here. You shouldn't see anything else in here except for the mechanical elements for the elevator. So when we come in here, we have a hydraulic elevator, as we discussed in the car. This is the tank and the pump. In this unit will be the hydraulic fluid and the pump that drives the hydraulic fluid into the ram that makes the elevator go up and down. And so this would be an excellent photo for you to take. Within the elevator, there's always going to be the last inspection or the last maintenance documents. I always take a picture of that just to have for record for my clients. Then we will have the model and serial number of the elevator, as well as the type of system that it is. Again, there's a hydraulic system. It'll be indicated on that. Now beyond that, within this room, we could have some electric. The electric would be the power disconnects for the car, as well as the power disconnect for the pump. Those are located on the wall over here on the other side. And then because we have appliances and devices in here which are hazardous and could catch fire, we want to make sure that we do have a labeled fire extinguisher suitable for this material. Again, an ABC fire extinguisher is excellent to operate for this. We want to look at the general cleanliness of the room. We want to make sure there's no pooling or standing of hydraulic fluid or oil. And really, that's about it on our interior of this inspection. But it's really important that you note all those items and take pictures of all those items so that you can identify them and provide those for your clients. Again, this is beyond the scope of the inspection, but I think it's important to understand those elements that are located in an elevator room.